put out now?
Yes.
First of all, these are below the belt for you.
Mm-hmm.
You start off by complimenting and reassuring, and it's like you're selling a program, like you're selling the blue.
I'm not selling anything, partners. I call it like it is.
Bro, you talk, let me talk. Let me take a shot because...
Folks, by the way, see this man? If you cut his skin, you see the PNM, eh?
Listen,
but
dude,
he tries to hide it.
Dude.
But he's a PNM till he's dead, eh? But go ahead, partners. Go ahead.
Let me say this. With all I'm gonna make a statement here.
Yeah.
When you educate a larger percent of the public in any type of society, as long as it's democratic or anything resembling democracy, you are going to have a problem pulling wool over the eye.
Okay.
Right?
And may I ask who you think is pulling wool over people's eyes?
No. I keep it back on. Let me say this to you. When you do prediction like that, you're setting yourself up.
I don't set myself up.
No.
That is an educated
all right.
observation.
When you let me phrase, please. Allow me your not to rephrase, okay? When you make those
bold predictions,
yes, you're putting yourself in the line of fire for me to say on the next podcast.
Yes.
Ha! I told you so.
No.
But I won't tell you.
No.
I will not tell you. I won't listen, we go trying to mention, but let me say this to you. I'm not gonna make any prediction. I have a problem with people who was chosen that never one day that they could say that they were part of any organization.
No, we agreed on that in our last podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And people are going to look at that.
Yes.
And they're going to say, well, you in this popularity, where is this? You need for money? Is this because you're popular? And some of them not even popular per se.
Right, I agree.
You with me?
I agree.
So I am, based on that, I do no prediction. I'm hoping, because I know this Ford, I know the Ford family quite well. Forbes, quite well, Sure, and they go up together.
Oh, we grew up in the village.
Right.
There's no.
So I'm wishing her well.
Yeah.
And she did choose the red color, I must say, to launch a political career. But a lot of these people are not politicians.
And by the way, I don't vote in her district. I vote up the road. I'm not going to say who I'm voting for. That is my
no, I don't think.
What I'm saying, from what I'm hearing and seeing on the ground.
Well, she's in my district.
Right. But as you're aware, as you know, because you're my brother, I do have children in Black Rock. 3 of them. So I'm in Black Rock quite a bit. And based on information and based on what I've been seeing and hearing on the ground, I honestly believe that is the one seat of the 15 that in my mind I've already called.
One of the things I want to mention is that after Monday, Tuesday morning, every pot I took a back sitting on the own bottom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? This is why I don't get into and I call them fools or foolish arguments. If there's a discussion, we could discuss it, right? It have people that with me. Look like I met this guy today. He moved from P&M to the blue. And I said, "You're coming back home?" He said, "I gotta chop off, man."
Well, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel that way.
And I said, "Wait, boy." He said, "Yeah, boy, I done with them."
Do you know?
But then it have people that I spoke to and they said, "Hey, listen, I thought the other side was greener, right?
Yeah.
But it was spray paint. It was spray paint.
Listen, I think the challenge that the TPP will face in Plymouth BlackRock is that young man that represented them for the last 4 years. And Plymouth, we grew up in this village, Vince, so we can talk about this village. Plymouth is a funny place. And when you go to, and I'll expand on that, when you go to Coronian's monument, you see how rundown it is. You go to Mysterious Tombstone. Tobago.
You forget I was living when I opened my back door.
Tobago was a capital of Tobago. Plymouth was the capital of Tobago, you know. We're a past town, you know. And to see how this village is run down, and you can't just blame the last 4 years. It didn't take 4 years. But you had an opportunity coming in as a young man who grew up here to start to fix it. And you did not do that. Right? You didn't fix one single iota in the village. And listen, for those who may say, oh, you don't like TPP, bollocks. I like people. Right? I am saying there is a basketball court. We want to take kids off the street. There is a basketball court, netball court, lawn tennis court. In ruins, Vince.
Let me get something there. I know the guy personally. When he got success, I was going home. He picked me up, drove me straight home. Right?
You always have a story with them politicians.
Yeah, no, man, they were good.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
And I said,
I don't have an issue with the young man, I know him quite well as well. But we're talking about the actual, you always go on personality.
Wait, sir. Okay. And I said to him, I wish you success. I did not vote your party, but I wish you success. We're from the same village, we grew up together, me, your brother, your uncle, right? However, he never passed me straight after that. You know what them, when I look around Plymouth and I drive to Plymouth, because I no longer reside in Plymouth, I'm very
disappointed.
Well,
that is how people feel.
And let me say this. I would really love to get the opportunity to see the pen and the paper behind that. Is it that his hand was tied and he was only chosen to be used as a pawn in the game to get on the checkerboard? Or he was so inexperienced in the political business that he did not understand that his job was to serve the people. Hey, how simple.
No, so hold on, stick that one point. I want to say this. We need to wrap up this part of the discussion because we have a bigger subject to tackle, right, on a national level. But what I want to tell you is this. We would have discussed that part of this conversation in the last podcast. And I said, on both sides of the political divide, they make that mistake. They take young people who have no experience, who have no network. Even though you have challenges within the THA, if you have been out here and you've been living and you've been managing and you've been working and you've created a network, you use your network to do the things that you're unable to do through the THA.
You know,
and I am talking about going to businessmen, going to businesses and showing them the benefit of serving their own community. And I know some of these businessmen, just like you do in the village, would be quite prepared to partner with a person like that. But when you are so distracted, and I know why I'm making that statement, when you are so distracted that falls on the wayside. But let's leave it there. I've made my prediction.
Let me see if I have any more.
There are 15 seats. I've made that prediction again. I believe it's going to go 10-5 plus or minus. And I think the TPP will continue to reign in Tobago as I think they should. Right? For lots of reasons that I don't want to get into right now. We'll talk about that after the elections on Monday. So we will reconvene next Wednesday. We're calling it right now. Might not be the Tuesday. You and I will
be, but I'm not calling nothing. But
right? No, I'm saying
you are calling it.
I have called it, and I said that on camera. Right? We will reconvene here next Wednesday. We're setting the time. Right, nephew? Right, brother?
I got you.
And we're going to finalize this set discussion.
Right.
All right. So that's the first subject matter out of the way, nephew. What's the second? U.S. Venezuela. I want to tackle this one.
Did I bring my visa? Did I bring my visa, bro? You must have to visit the state was so close. For the August period, I just want to say to the American embassy, right? Love it. I want to visit America. Okay.
We are not a bash America.
I know there are other countries, but I love America.
Okay.
I don't agree with some of the things they do when they do how they do.
Right.
But I want to start the right with the absent and no rum. I just want to say that and I forget my visa. Right.
Yeah.
Let me go first.
Yeah.
I got up to that news and I must compliment.
What time in the morning did you get up?
I got up about 5. I always get up early. Yeah. 5. I have a serious problem with getting up late.
Yeah.
So I always get up. I turn on the summer prayers, meditate, whatever.
Yeah.
Turn on the thing. Normally I'll go sports first, eh? But you know, YouTube, that will pop up. That'll be, and I saw it and I click in and I said, wow.
Yeah.
Was not surprised. Can't be surprised. And if anybody's surprised that he did that, you wasn't watching the news and you really don't know Donald Trump. And I was a bit disappointed, but not surprised.
Mm-hmm. What was your disappointment?
I'm disappointed with the way it was done in terms of a country as big as the States.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's...
mind you, Venezuela is not a small place.
No, but they can't compare.
No, you can't compare. Yes. Venezuela is as big as Texas, which is the largest state in America.
Right, okay.
In case you don't know.
I remember everything big in Texas.
Just FYI.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, I said, boy, is it a question of one taking advantage of the other? And then, as the news started coming out, I saw something and I said, yes, this guy is right. This guy was saying that you have China, who is taking over this world without firing a single shot.
Yes, a single shot.
And America saying, you see this one, you ain't getting in on this one. I get in there and taking that from you. No, nothing from you. I'm making my move so that I to get control of that. So you will have to come to me if you want oil. Because that's what China does. It comes into these small countries. They know you cannot pay back. You have resources. And they suck you dry if you don't pay them back.
You think they suck you dry?
What?
You think that's the approach?
Man, let me tell you something.
No. Listen,
just my opinion.
On a global perspective, you think that's what they do?
Yes. Right?
Okay.
Most of the countries that China invested money in are countries, some of the countries, not all, they know they cannot afford it.
But is that China's fault though?
It's not China's fault. Women is not.
I'm asking, hold on, Vince. If I go to the bank